We are so pleased to have with us Deacon Gilbert Knowles, and just so that you'll see, I have a full-page biography. But he's home folk.
Amen. Welcome home.
So, without further ado, Deacon Knowles, will you come up?
Thank you, sir.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I am just so happy to be here. Pastor Darlington and First Lady Darlington, officers, deacons, and members and disciples of Christian Faith Baptist Church. I want to thank you for welcoming me back home. You know, I was ordained in this sanctuary 30 years ago.
Yeah.
As a deacon. So I'm really at home.
Amen.
Over the course of the past few weeks, I've been so kind of depressed as it concerns St. Augustine's University. Just down. And I was having, I don't know if you know our relationship with Dr. Matthews. She's been our mentor for about 50 years now. So we're sitting, eating, we're drinking coffee this morning. I was telling her, regardless how many times I speak, I'm always kind of anxious because I tend to overthink. And as we were talking, a calmness came over me. Because I had written out my speech, and poor Carolyn, she's gone there. Does this sound good? I left my speech down there because a calmness hit me this morning to say, basically, stop this woe is me mentality. We cannot allow St. Augustine's University has been here 158 years. We cannot allow 8 years, the past 8 years, to extinguish, to erase 150 years of great service. I am proud to be a graduate of St. Augustine's University. With all the saying, all guys please stand. I am no longer walking with my head down when I see my friends every 5 minutes saying all this, saying all that. I'm not going to be a woe is me like I don't have a God. So let me talk to you about the 150 years. This is who we are. After the end of the Civil War, 2 years after the end, 1867, in July as a matter of fact, St. Augustine's Normal School and Collegiate Institute was founded. Ironically, the same year, a Confederate section was inaugurated at the Oakwood Cemetery right next to St. Aug. Y'all know, if you know, it's a big old cemetery. They have about 1,700 Confederate soldiers buried there. But just look at one side had the captors' dead bodies. On the other side, the former captives were getting a good education and a new life. So God has been good. This is who we are. I look at the St. Agnes. You know about St. Agnes Hospital? Do you understand that St. Agnes was the only hospital for black people between D.C. and Atlanta? This is who we are. Do you understand that we trained close to 700 nurses over the years? Registered nurses over the years? This is who we are. Do you understand we built a chapel that's a historic site? The students built it. It's still standing. This is who we are. We have alumni like Anna Cooper, who was a renowned educator and champion for women's rights. We have Selma Burke. When you look at that dime, Selma Burke is the one that created the bust for Franklin Delano Roosevelt on the dime. So when you look at a dime, think of St. Aug. James Perry, former Florida State Supreme Court Justice. Puck Williams, track and field, just a winning guy. Olympic coach in 2004. This is who we are. So I refuse to allow what's going on now, because only the Lord knows what's going to happen. I am not holding my head down anymore. All right? I look at the many students that St. Aug has really nurtured and educated, and they've gone out to do great and wondrous things. I am so proud of them. I see some of my former students here that have shown up. I look at I know their stories, all right? And look how they have turned out. Thanks be to God, all right? Because they were hard mentoring when they were young. Now they're older, and they're some of my best friends now. So I want to be brief to just let you know that people said that St. August hit rock bottom. But you know what? I say to them, Jesus is the rock. Then they say you can barely see a light at the end of the tunnel. Jesus is the light. Then they say there's no way St. August coming back. The Lord can make a way out of nowhere. So that is the way I'm looking at it. That's why I hope all graduates are looking at it. Hold your head up high. Whatever's going to happen, it's going to happen. God's will be done. If we stay open, if we close, God's will is going to be done. But I refuse to erase those 150 years of great service of this great institution. God bless you and happy Thanksgiving.
Thank you, Deacon Knowles, homeboy.
All these people I know, Pastor.
I know, amen. On behalf of Christian Faith Baptist Church,